Sleepy. Anyway. It's time for some more Umineko. Let's see where we get at now. Let's see how far we're gonna get today. My God, do I hate being sleepy. Anyway, yes, let's get right to it. This is one. Sorry, I mean my voice. This is one freaking huge library. I heard that each of these books has a tale like ours inside of it. After all, this is a world of gods. You don't. Oh my God. Okay. Wait. You know at a glance at some place like. You know at a glance at some place with the likes of you guys, right? After passing through the barrier, three of them had finally made it inside the City of Books. For some time, they were overcome by countless otherworldly sights before them, but they quickly remembered their original objective. Okay, listen up. First off, don't get the wrong idea. You came here to fight Burn. Doesn't mean walking up to her and attack her directly, okay? We know. In the first place, you were only able to fight the Great Beaches on an even footing because the game board protected you with rules that made it that way. If you leave the game board, you're more like something that would leave a small stain. Yeah. If you leave the game board, you're more like something that would leave a small stain on her palm when she swats you. Don't forget that, got it? Makes sense. This isn't the game board we're familiar with. We didn't come here to fight. We came here to take something back with us. Exactly! Here to prevent the book of the single truth of being exposed to the public! This is your only go, your only fight! You better not be confused about that! Val and Angie nodded to show their understanding. That book of the single truth itself is being displayed openly in the middle of the party, so seeing it will be impossible. However, bringing the key is a big part of the ceremony. Which means the key must be stored in a different place. But there's no guarantee that'll be undefended.
あとはあんたたちの運次第よ。
After that, it's all up to your luck!
せいぜい幸運を祈るのね。
Oh, it's good for your sakes!
隠れて。
Hide! Lemonade pulled her head back from around the corner of a bookshelf. The others hurriedly followed her suit. In this instance, they saw emerald green lights floating about and leaving trails.
あれはベルンの使い魔の猫よ。
Those are Burns cat
あ
familiars!
ちこちを巡回し
She's got them patrolling all over the place today.
私たちが来ることも読まれてる。
Did she guess did she guess we would come?
違うわ。
No!
ここはこう
Don't
だ。
forget how huge this place is!
迷子になるアンポン
Those are stab cats outling for nitwit guests who got lost so they can be taken to the lost children area.
俺たちが行きたいのは迷子センターじゃない
That's not where we want to go at the moment.
見つかりそうになったらやる？
If it looks like one's about to find us, should we take them out?
よした方がいいわ。
I advise against it. Maybe there's some other territory you're getting bored.
ここはベルンの
This is Burns' home base.
あの猫一匹で猛獣の群れ
A
に
single cat can make you as scared as being surrounded by a crowd of vicious beasts.
しかも猫よ。
Plus, they're cats. You get good sense in the call for their friends.
蹴取られたらその
They
時
spot you better prepared so before it comes next.
私も助けないから
I'm
ね。
not going to save you.
あんたたちをここへ
Staying you here has been troublesome enough.
私が降参すれば
As for me, if I surrender,
裸に火
I get off the hook with being stripped naked and put through 100 years of all kinds of...
100年くらいで許してもらえるかも。
I might get off the hook with being stripped naked and put through hundreds of years of all the worst kinds of puke spill fragments.
素敵だわ。私にもベルンの気持ち
How
がちょ
wonderful!
っとは理
I
解
can
できる
sympathize
よう
with
になるかも
Burns' feelings a little bit now. I'm no doubt that wasn't laughing. It was likely, even this punishing smoker was pretty optimistic. Despite saying she wouldn't offer any more help, she's already risking everything. And for what?
決まってんでしょ。
Isn't that obvious? Doda brushed her hair back and grinned.
あんたたちが最高のハッピーエンドを見せてくれるからで
It's
しょ。
because you're gonna show me that perfect happy ending! Doda hugged their heads at the same time, making their foreheads bonk together. Oh, this is amazing.
絶対
You better show me for certain! Yeah,
見せてや
I'll show you. A certain happy ending.
ハッピーエンド。
絶対に取り返す。
Well, we'll certainly take this cat box back.
行くわよ。
Let's go! This way and swim quietly! The three of them swam out in the darkness of the deep ocean trench that was the city of books. In that massive, vast trench of bookshelves, they vanished in the darkness almost immediately. Utterly defy the common sense of the human world. The city of books. The word city was no exaggeration. And it was through the green glowing eyes of Bernkazo's countless cat familiars. Trying to count them would be as crazy as counting all the fish in the ocean. They formed schools that swam all over the place. On the lookout for any fools who may miraculously have managed to slip in and disturb their master's party. If Alice's group was found, the cats reported instantly. They'd probably form a pack, open their large mouth, and swallow them in a single gulp. There would be no fight. In this place, Fowler's party would be swallowed like tiny fish as they were discovered. The warships surrounding the Golden Land were well more than 100 strong. Each of them had dozens of cannons pointing at the door to the Golden Land. The goats that packed the decks of the ships numbered to the tens of thousands. Each one of them carried anti-magic talks in their fangs, pull enough to completely deny each of the game board pieces one by one. This time, they would chew apart and eat away everything. The crowd of goats unleashed their raw breath and strangling drool. At that time, Erica, who wanted to avoid trouble and hoped Pia would be able to convince Slam Doubt to surround peacefully, was sitting alone, calmly enjoying the tea Ronway had poured for her. Of course, even Erica wasn't planning to give them unlimited time. In her mind, she already decided to allow them 3 yawns before stepping in.
This actually isn't so bad. Can you watch Pio try and convince everyone as they call her a coward and loser?
Indeed, it is impressive how short-tempered Mitches managed to become such an adult.
What's so funny?
Oh, pardon me. Oh, pardon me. Are you ready for another cup? Please feel free to enjoy our collection of great... Please feel free to enjoy our collection of great teas from across the globe at your leisure. Lambda's leading Vito's side into an all-out resistance, and she's gathering her friends. Is this a joke? The messenger cat shook its head, then continued to passionately meow its report. Even Lambda isn't that stupid. She should know what it means to have Aua as an enemy. Here she says this, Pringus is chewing away at her thumbnail. Despite how she looks, that kid does have a lot of strange sort of friends. Absolute monsters who just love to meddle. And even so, to take up arms against the Senate. It was possible. She could think of many monsters among Lambda's friends. We'd love to see a losing side get support and make a comeback victory. Before she realized, the finger Pringus was biting was covered with sweat. She might do it. She really is a moron sometimes after all. Give me a phone, quickly! The cat leapt away, then flew back with a phone receiver. I'm going to call up her friends. I have to warn them not to get involved in this stupid game. Phone numbers. I love seeing her panic. I love seeing this bitch panic. This is a great time. I'm loving it. Oh, I don't have the phone number saved in here. Oh, right. I have no friends. How are you supposed to greet people over the phone? Does hello work? The home key was being kept in a room inside the City of Books. However, perhaps room wasn't a fitting word to use. It was large enough that you could probably fit 2 domed baseball stadiums in on top of one another. Even so, in this city, these were called rooms. Flowing in the center of this vast room were several sacred magic circles. Wrapping around these magic circles was Angie's golden key. Surrounding this were countless emerald green stars which looked like slowly revolving planetarium. Those eyes are numerous as the stars, and were all glaring in the same direction.
Come on! Don't look at me like that! I'm on your side! Don't you forget that!
One of the cat's kitty paddled towards Eva. Yeah, no one was allowed to enter this room.
Hey, Brinksaws ordered me to guard the key. So why don't you just leave me and get lost?
Even now you're trying to protect her. I get it, Eva, I get it. After looking at each other with suspicious eyes, the cats glared at Eva again as though saying that they hadn't heard any such order.
By the way, cats have freeze up bodies, don't they? Much easier to shoot that way.
Eva lifted up her golden staff, and a circular pattern of red lines covered the floor and ceiling of the vast room. Oh my god, she's actually helping us. Holy shit. Thanks, Eva. Yeah, Eva's actually helping. Holy shit. The reaction from the cats was lightning fast. There is instinct that this was hostile behavior. The entire green emerald constellation writhed and became a single massive deep-sea fish, which charged Eva with its massive mouth open wide. However, at the same time, the red lines, massive spiderwebs on the floor and ceiling came crashing together and crushed the fish. Twisted it, spun around and around, and compressed it into the size of a small ball. Then, that ball-shaped thing burst open, leaving nothing. It all happened in an instant.
Oh, why don't you just give up and die forever?
Did you just make a fucking pun? I did not see that coming. Okay. The witch hunters were holding a convention in the event hall. After all, once you show me Eva's diary is open, then this cat box would be lost, along with the countless imagined stories that had entertained them for so long. So this final convention was a time for them to air their best theories one last time. Catbox would soon be open, and while they did give them a slightly lonely feeling, you can take their excitement Oh god, we're using this phrase again. Okay. They couldn't contain their excitement as intellectual rapists, not when they knew that Rokuju mystery was finally going to be solved once and for all. There's a girl out there who's going to be hurt by the owning of that box. However, the Jaws and Fangs couldn't care less. The witch-hunting goat nobles kept licking their lips, wanting to chew apart the guts of Beatrice's cat box as soon as they could. Seated upon a grand throne the size of a pillar, failing to listen in on this nonsense being spewed from the mouths of the goat nobles. A black cat wearing a cape suddenly appeared and whispered something in Feathering's ear. No, it's fine. Everything's going according to my script. You need not inform my Miko. The cat bowed humbly and vanished. As Feathering raised her wine glass high and allowed her to look through to the light of the chandelier, which was as beautiful and as majestic as the moon. Ah, this should be enough to thank you for your excellent reading, Shadow Man. Well now, just who is weaving this tale? Am I for you, or are you for me?
What do you think?
The trap? As others groups moved forward, darting bookshelf to bookshelf while avoiding the eyes of the cats, they found something strange. Where the faintly glowing red substance was a letter and an arrow. Hey, that's what it looked like to them. Hi, Art. Hi, Darkbit. You think K means key? Those marks only appeared when we got close. This is a message aimed at us.
Does this mean there's someone here besides us who's willing to help?
Really? Someone would take our side? That's more than a bit surprising. Angie traced a red arrow with her finger. Those written very faint, thin strings have been twisted together. Sticky red strings that, when touched, smelled like cotton candy and clung to the fingers. There it is. Someone who's always been by my side.
How can you be so sure?
Yeah, I get it now. Lambda? You can trust this person who wrote this. Probably be able to guide us to the key safely.
Are you sure? Then let's go! You don't have time to be staying around here!
Thank you, Mom. In the arbor, the argument over whether they should surrender or fight continued without signs of stopping. Every now and then, a small fight would break out, which would only end up delaying Erika's third yawn. However, they didn't know how long they would have to continue this fake fight. Keeping this high level of tension going was physically stressful. The instant they tired out and the tension faded, Erika would probably demand a verdict. Daddy constantly appeared to be trapped and agitated. It was about weariness and tension. This was their fight. Erika waited patiently. Now that she had tired of tea, she was also Ronobe to perform some magic tricks and seemed enjoying herself. She was also obviously probably boning Ronobe about that because magic doesn't exist and she's a bitch. Sorry, not sorry. Even Ronobe, who was usually aloof from the world, was fighting. If Erika got bored and lost her patience with them, an all-out attack would probably begin at once. Even he was putting everything he had into the fight to buy time for Balor's group. As the fiercest leader in the Arvin, Beetle wore out the quickest. She breathed heavily and her face was so pale it seemed like she might faint at any moment. Beetle, hang in there. Your body won't out how much longer at this rate. Then suddenly burst into tears and rest for a while. We'll pick up the slack. We'll pick up the slack. I'm still fine. Come on, from the top. One more fierce debate. Let's go. Who wants to kick this off? In that case, I got unprepared. How we must fight. We're not ready to accept defeat without a fight. I said from the beginning, fighting with all we have is the only option. Wait, no, you didn't. Go to, you dumb motherfucker. Koda, why do you talk at all? God damn it. Hold on a sec. Erika suddenly rose from her chair. Romy tried to coax her back in her seat, but Erika's attention was completely focused on those arguing under the arbor. I am the detective. Memory, what I hear is as good as a recording. We are aware of that, of course. You're quite an excellent detective, after all. I'm not interested in you. Yoda-san, I have one question for you. Yes, ma'am? Have I done something to cause offense? Hold on. You get some of us are opposed to fighting. I think we should surrender. Those are the first words I heard from you when I arrived here. However, you just said this. We must fight. Would we already accept defeat without a fight? So from the beginning, fighting with all we have is the only option. That's what you said. Oh, well, did I say that? It's only strange for opinion to change in the course of a discussion. Yeah, indeed. Oh, it's been feeling doubts about precision lately, so occasional champion wouldn't it be? now.
あなたたちの議論は一貫して誰も意見を変えていません。
From beginning to end, no one has changed their opinion in this argument.
たった今
Just now go to stand alone for this vision 180 degrees.
その主張を逆転させました。しかも
Furthermore, if I recall the things that were said to Goda-san, by the rest of you, I can't imagine any of them sufficient to make him entirely switch positions.
ものがあったとは思えません。
An uncomfortable damp wind blew by. Everyone was silent, frozen, as though time had stopped. In that silence, Erica continued with a blank expression.
以上から導き出される推理は
This can lead us to two conclusions.
一つは
First, it may be that Goda-san has no opinion. It's just a loser will say anything that goes with the flow.
適当なことを言う
I mean, unironically, yes, that is actually the case with him. He is very lame.
もう一つは
Second, it may be that none of you has an opinion. The side argument exists only for its own sake.
議論そのものがあなたたちの目的であるというものです。それは考えすぎではない。
Aren't you overthinking this a bit?
わらわたち
Well, here we are in a tentative debate that would decide our fate.
議論している。時に
I would think it strange that some people would act abnormally under such pressure.
あってもおかしくはない。意味もなく議論を延
If you have some reason for prolonging this argument, that can only mean to buy time.
あなたたちは
Do you have anything to gain by buying time?
何が有利になるのです？ラムダデルタ教の援軍が
It's because the Lady Lampedota's reinforcements will come.
それも違いま
That can't be true either.
す。なぜなら
After all, for some time
後
now,
から時折
I've heard all of you speak to Lady Lampedota and Balakishi, and once I've heard them reply.
それに対する返事が一度たりとも私の耳に聞こえません。以上すべてから考え
Taking all of this into account, we are left with only one conclusion. And Lady Lady Lampedota and Balor are not here now. Now these people have one Lady Lampedota's assistants. Lady Lampedota and Balor are probably planning to sneak into the Book of Cities. City of Books. In which case, the ghost probably still back at the Golden Key, and Angie. Their plan was act as bait by time the mission was complete. Not entirely correct, because Angie's actually fine.
ただゴーダさんがセリフを言い間違えるだけで
Oh, it takes a single poorly chosen line from Goda-san. It accidentally becomes trivial for Furuto Erica.
いかがです？
Your
皆
thoughts?
様方
Ladies and gentlemen. With a blank yet ruthless expression, Erica spoke these words and returned to her seat. Everyone else was frozen, unable to move. No one spoke. However, time was moving. As evidence, a bead of sweat dripped down someone's cheek, fell, and hit the table with a tiny yet audible splat. Then, frozen time shattered, and in that same instant, the white chair Erica had been sitting in broke apart. The stakes of the sinister purgatory and the high-velocity rounds of Winchester scissors had obliterated the chair at exactly the same time. A few minutes after that, the Erica sitting in that chair faded and vanished. After image. She's fast. Kill her. After image. In an instant, Erica moved to a spot behind the chair. Her expression remained as blank as it had been before. However, there was now something in her hand that wasn't there before. As the 7 lightning strikes of the 7 scissors raced at her once more, she batted all of them away with her scythe. That was one hell of a farce. I would say that the tea was good. Oh, now it seems like you've all been in agreement since the start. Let me ask for your answer once more. Erica lifted her left hand, the one that wasn't holding the scythe. Very well. Then answer I shall. This golden land belongs to me, to all of us. Those who would enter unbidden would receive the welcome they deserve. In other words, to put it elegantly. All cannons prepare to fire. Target, the Golden Land. You'll wash your face in miso soup! Shoot 'em dead! What? Yes, thank you. See you around. See you around. Meow. Ringiso set down the receiver and crossed out yet another name on the list of Lambda-Dota's noble friends. Something was wrong. No one she got had heard anything from Lambda-Dota. They weren't just playing dumb. They really knew nothing of the strange ruckus Lambda-Dota was trying to stir up. Even Burgess was starting to suspect that something was fishy. Then a black cat leapt in and meowed a frantic report. Lambda and Valor aren't in the Golden Land. They tore the phone receiver from its stand. The number she dialed was short. It's probably an internal line. However, after listening to it ring several times, she slammed the receiver down again and finally managed to break the phone. Gather all the cats who aren't busy. This is an emergency! Yes, I had guarding the key aren't responding. Lambda! You know, it's not even Lambda's fault, funnily enough, in this case. Yeah, crazy, right? Overrun with emotion, bring a cell, kick the table over. Then, the room finally grew bright. It was like green sunlight. A bright green light waved about, giving the illusion that a green sun was rising and lighting the room up. It was a sign that Burgiso's army had given an emergency summons. Come, my kitties! Time for a witch hunt! That kid always smells like candy, so you find her pretty fast. First guy to find drink is a human form and a witch's title. It was now an emerald green nebula and a roar of light that shook the bookshelf. Cliff. Something's chasing us. What is it? Green sun? Hide! They know! The three of them frantically hid behind a bookshelf. The room with the key in it was straight ahead. They could see something glowing faintly in the darkness of that room. They looked different from anything else they had seen so far in the city. The color glowed was gold. It almost reached the golden key. However, if they went towards it, Brinksell would be right behind them, along with her vast swarm of familiars. In other words, they were in a dead end. Larry knew that the emerald green color came from the eyes of the familiars. However, it was almost beyond comprehension that this undulating green sun could be the same thing. They could do nothing except stare in wide-eyed shock. As the countless cats approach, they pass through the ravine of bookshelves from the very top to the very bottom, painstakingly checking the gaps between each book. However, even this eye-numbingly huge cast would accomplish swiftly, thanks to the sheer number of familiars. With the speed of a gust of wind, they carefully checked every nook and cranny. There's no way to hide from this green sun. That would be as foolish as trying to hide from water on a sinking ship. Will we be able to hide until they pass us? No. We found no matter where we hide. I was just about to leap out from the shadows, but I'm able to grab him by the collar an instant before. Are you thinking of fighting? No, but we'll find if we'll be found if we just stand here. So we have to move forward. We need to reach the key as soon as possible. You really think these You think there aren't cats guarding the key? We're already trapped between them. I believe in Aunt Eva. She's the one who got guys this far. I'm sure she's taking care of the cat guards too. I agree. We're just going to be found anyway. Let's try and get as fast as possible and grab that key. Then just get that. No one will be able to open that book. To rush in there and grab the key? And then what? That place is a dead end. There'll be nowhere to run to. Don't you realize that? We know that, but the key will be our trump card. It'll be vitally important for Burn Cassell too. Work something worse, we need to use the key as a bargaining chip. Bargain with Burn? You're insane! But we hide here, we'll definitely be found. In that case, I'll take a bet on that $1 to 1 chance. We'll get the key and have that be our trump card. Stop praying for a miracle to win against the Witch of Miracles? Think you'll win her at astronomically bad odds. That's the usual Mia family magic. I've got good eyesight, so let me enlighten you. You see those magic circles around the golden key? That's some berry, but a pretty strong one. Unless I'll break it at a touch. Touch really means Spirit Seal though, exactly 1 hour to fade. The Grey Witch or a lonely human does it. According to ceremony schedule, we still have that hour. It means that we won't be able to touch the key unless we can buy all that time for ourselves. When Aunt Eva took out the guard cat, she must have broken the magic circle too. Probably won't take an hour. As far as I can see, the magic circle is just fine. To say, but even if Eva did it was less than an hour ago. Well, what's an hour?
少なくとも
We know we can get it if we manage to stick around that long.
明白なゴールがある。
そうね。
Yeah,
いいじゃない。1時間の
sure, let's play tag for an hour.
私
Usually ain't chased around by thugs.
回されるのに慣れてるの。あんたたち札付きのパー揃いね。
Kids, you really are out of your minds! You think you get the luxury of a game of tag out of burning all our gets?
確率が 1% でもあるなら
If there's even a 1% chance,
俺たちが絶対に
you can be certain that we'll grab at
取
it.
ってやる。
There's an immense difference in enthusiasm between Lambda Delta, the siblings, and there's an immense difference in enthusiasm between Lambda Delta and the siblings who had nothing left to lose. However, this was by no means cowardice on Lambda Delta's part. She was a great witch of the Senate. If she surrendered, she would have been able to escape severe punishment, but she would be forgiven. No, sorry. If she surrendered, she wouldn't be able to escape severe punishment, but she would be forgiven after a few hundred years. She'd been thrown to a stormy sea while clutching a buoy that could save only her. How could she possibly decide to throw that buoy away? There's no way a person with a life to lose could be as determined as those who are already gambling everything. No one could blame her.
ああもう本当にバカ
Ah, jeez. You two really are stupid, you know that?
仕方ないわね
Alright, fine.
1%よりもうちょっと確率が高くなる作戦を教えてあげるわ
Actually, you plan that's got a bit more than 1% chance of
ズ
working.
バリなんだと思う
Any guesses?
Two siblings looked at each other. However, they both thought that the plan would be worth linking to, even if it would only raise their chances by 0.0000001%.
見てみえよ
A sacrifice.
猫だから
Rules got to those who give chase to fleeing prey. Shouts a kill prey that doesn't flee.
それもネチネチといたぶってね
After toying with it first.
最悪ね
Cats are terrible creatures.
しかし
So if that's true, it'd be worth the bet.
かける価値はある。
生贄を一人
Let's have one
じゃんけん
sacrifice.
で選びましょう
We'll decide with rock, paper, scissors.
負けた子はベルンを
Whoever loses has to go spend as much time possible taunting Burn, getting laughed at, and getting killed.
1秒でも時間を稼ぐそれでいいわね
Does that work for you?
じゃんけんはいらない。
No need for rock, paper,
俺
scissors.
がやる。
I'll do it.
エンジェとラムダは
You two go on to the key room.
ダメよお兄ちゃん
No way, One-chan.
私がやるわ
I'll do it.
元はといえば
This is all my responsibility.
ベルンカステルの言葉に耳を貸し心を許し
As one who listened to Birkenstone trusted her.
だからあいつに一言くらい
So I got a thing or two to say to her. Both Battle and Angie decided to be the sacrifice and one listen to the other.
See?
じゃんけんじゃない
You need rock, paper, scissors decide, right?
さっさと決めないとこの作戦も使えなくなるわよ
If you don't act quickly, we won't even have the chance to use this plan.
もうじき連中がやってくるわ
He'll be here any moment, so fucking hurry!
分かった。
Okay.
俺かエンジェが
Either Angie or I will be the sacrifice.
ラムダデルタは残った方を連れて
Lamb Delta, you take whoever's left, steal the key, and take them back to the Golden Land.
譲らないわよ
I won't let you do it.
お兄ちゃん
Oni-chan.
ふざけやがって。
Quit joking
た
around.
まには兄らしいことをさせやがれ。
Gotta let me act like a big brother at least once in a while.
時間ないわよ
There's no time! Rubber, scissors, single round, go, go, go!
私超パーだからそれにちなんで
Let's see with paper with a head full of confetti, so in after that, we'll start with paper.
いい二人とも
Got you two?
いいわ
Fine.
エンジェ
Angie, no regrets, okay?
こなしたぜ。
Lambda about to do a fucking thing.
せーの最初
Ready? 3, 2, 1, paper!
Really was a stupid, childish game of rock, paper, scissors. Despite Prime started with paper, they threw different signs to catch each other off guard. Both Angie and Ballard chose rock, and yet it wasn't a tie. In addition to those two rocks was one person who chose scissors. As staring stupidly at their fists and those scissors, they looked at her.
Ah, dang it! We're so sorry, paper, so I figured to use the scissors and beat you with it. I guess confetti head just stuck with paper.
I have no reason for Lambda to join in on the game. This wasn't the time for jokes like that. Al and Angie, each trying to lose, chose rock. Lambda alone chose scissors. Don't tell me you intentionally. You died. We can't even get back to the Golden Land. This doesn't count.
Then, you can just use this, can't you?
Lambda made a clenched fist. A fragment glowing pale blue appeared there, and he gave it to the pair of them. I've seen one of these before. It was a magic fragment, like the one Erica had used before disappearing, which allowed one to cross the sea of fragments.
With that, you'll both be able to return to the Golden Land. Anyway, I'm the best person for the job. You probably won't last a handful of seconds against Fern. Hey, that's me. Not only will an hour be no problem, but who knows? I might even win. And I owe her one. I gotta make this my victory and even the score. Still, why came to such pain? Lambda pretended to complain and she stood up straight. Anyway, see you in a bit. I guess showing off. He doesn't show off like me couldn't stick to being a spectator after all. Sorry for stealing all of your time. Sorry I won't be able to watch your game till the end. But I've already taken a look at the script, so I'm not missing anything. Lambda. Then, with her broadest smile and a wink, this is your happy ending! I've already figured out what happens next, so there's no need to watch! I'll see you two again! In the credit roll of your happy ending, that is! I swear, if you're not fucking there at the credits, I'm gonna be hating you so much, Lambda. You better be fucking there. Wait! Lambda snapped her fingers, and the two of them turned into Kompato candies. She picked them up, took aim at the glint of the golden key, and flicked them away. That way they should be able to reach the key without Brinkeso noticing. Ah, dang. Terrible luck. What are the odds of them both playing rock against my scissors? Yeah, I know. This is nice of me to test you like that. Sorry, you two. And then, Lambdota's body was lit up by an emerald green light. When you turn around, the cat's eyes and Lambdota's met. Lambda grinned and waved. There was a thunderous boom and several bright flashes. What in the... A chain of explosions flashed by one after another, enveloping Brinkeso and her pack of familiars in an instant. They were multicolored fireworks. Rather, multicolored candy that burst with a flash and scattered everywhere. Countless stick candies, sugar, sculptures, cookies, and tarts flew in every direction.
It's time for a battle of the toes! The Toxic Fury, the most epic of Fury! God, I fucking love our girls, holy shit! Countless stick candies, sugar sculptures, and each one of them split and explode into hundreds of candies. Each of which exploded again into Cloud Competto. However, these sweets weren't sweets. The Competto was heavier than lead, harder than steel, and sharper than any blade. As the colorful cloud exploded outward, it blasted the entire pack of cats into little bits. There were green glints that were scattered everywhere, sparkling like a night sky. And among them danced a cloud of pretty candies that looked like they'd go well on a Christmas tree. It was flashy and beautiful and cute and perfectly fitting for the grand entrance of the Great Witch, Lady Lambda Delta! Oh, if it isn't Lambda. I was hoping to meet you in a party hall. I love you, Burn. Is whispering your love all the better for you're alone? I'll be happy to hear it after I plucked off all of your limbs. With a jerk of her chin, Burn ordered her familiars to attack. This is my dearly beloved and only friend in the world. Her arms from the elbow down, her legs from the knees down. You can chew those up however you please. But I'll scratch anywhere else on her. The crowd couch undulated again and reformed to a single mass. It became the emerald green Leviathan that would swallow up any poor victim who snuck into the vicinity of books. Just like a possibly vast whale. However, what it looked like a whale from Landa's perspective, so I couldn't see anything except an immense mouth about to swallow up everything. Simply wonderful! You're showing me up through love, aren't you? I do love you, Lambda. Once your limbs are gone, I'll skewer you through your butt and hang you by my bed. Every morning, give you a good morning kiss, and every evening, I'll kiss you good nights. Sounds great! I'll wrap you up in a butterscotch tea or whatever the fuck that was. I accidentally clicked twice, god damn it. And currently this shit is broken. However, Lambdota's war cry was swallowed by the glowing, writhing Leviathan in a single bite. Yes, you are wonderful, Lambda. I love your gentle cluelessness and the way you just recklessly do things without looking ahead. You'll be disappointed if a giant green whale isn't her super. I will too. I'm looking forward to the game so fucking much. Wind. The same instant that Lambda was swallowed and Bring Itself was sure of her victory. The latter felt The same instant Lambda was swallowed up and Bring Itself was sure of her victory. The latter felt a slight breeze playing with her hair. The kind of sweets that Lambda had sent flying like fireworks and which were about like the decorations at a Christmas party were flowing. No, they were verging on a single point. It was like watching a firework run backwards. Countless suites rapidly contracting to somewhere within the vast closed mouth of the Leviathan. A gigantic reverse explosion gathered a single inner point. Or was more like countless canopies showering the Leviathan from all directions like bullets. Inside that massive green was a black swirl. The swirl was on a palm. On the palm of Lambda who wore a defiant smile, it was a supermassive mass of concentrated gravity. All the sweets, the cats, the well, and everything else was being sucked to that point and crunched.
I'll hold you tight! Get over here, Burn!
You're trying to suck me in? All the cannons in Dota's sky were getting sucked back into the black hole on her palm at unbelievably high speeds. The pressure of the reverse cannon explosion whittled away the Leviathan, crushing it inwards. Lambda!
Come on, let me give you a hug!
The R strength brings out her ground midair, trying to resist the super gravity. First time, all trace of condensation had left her face. For the first time, all trace of condensation, I'm sorry. Condescension, thank you, Google. First time, all trace of condescension had left her face. When Lady Lambda's cooking, she looked like she was really fucking scared, I guess. I hate life. Because her power is so overwhelming, any victory would have been instantaneous. If either relaxed and safe, they would match each other's strengths and get dragged into another dizzying long fight that could last for centuries. None of them had any desire to go through that again. None of them showed the slightest mercy for their most beloved friend. Now the Leviathan gimly crushed and compressed into the black hole. Brangso was the only one who was still holding her ground. However, a windstorm of candy asteroids like an asteroid belt repeatedly slammed to Brangso, wearing away her girl form bit by bit. I gotta get away. Really? Next thing to fly into Brangso's range of vision was a comet hurtling straight to her, with a massive present box at its core and a cloud cannon surrounding it. Lambda! The great shit. The cannon comet wiped out Brangso along with her scream. It burst into little bits, then within a blink of an eye, it was sucked back into the whole supergravity. Once it was all gathered in one place like a gem, began to spin rapidly. It was flattened by the centrifugal force, turning into something whose shape resembled a galaxy. Destroying all the cats of their master, it now looked like a whining, flickering emerald green galaxy that floated just above Lambda Delta's palm. The pocket of supergravity kept compressing it further and further, until at the end it had become a single green, shining completo. Then it fell down onto her outstretched palm.
Sorry, Bern. I want to play with you always, so I was saying easy and pretend to be in a pinch.
I noted how the completo above her head and peered at it.
Well, the truth is, I'm just impossibly strong. Sorry.
Then she pressed the completo to her pink lips, gave her a light kiss, and bit down.
This doesn't taste like Bern.
Lambda licked her fingertips and turned to face the empty air behind her. I already knew. Oh shit. My beloved Lambda. Is this usually how you finish Lambda? Is this how you usually finish off Bernie? You fucking turn to candy eater? Is that what you usually do when you fight? Liar. You're never serious with me, and I always knew it.
In that case, let's show our love for real. With both of us serious.
I do love you, Lambda Delta. I'm happy, so happy.
I do love you, Baron Castell. I'll turn you to candy and cut you like tongue forever.
So no matter who wins, we can keep on loving each other. That's just wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay, let's show our love right now.
With a crash, crack lines appeared across the sky of the Golden Land. Ah, shit, we're getting... Yep, that's how their fights go. Yeah, Jesus Christ, their fights are just fucking... God. And finally, the barrier of the Golden Land was reached by the fleets of Sot. It was a bizarre scene. More ridiculous than anything... It was a bizarre scene, more ridiculous than anything anyone could have imagined. The sky of the Golden Land shined like glass, and a fleet of sailboats flew in one after another. They were crowded with goats, pushing each other and spilling off the sides.
Come, let us begin. The final banquet in the Golden Land.
Banquet. That was an insanity metaphor, but a simple state of fact. The overwhelming surge of goat troops came in like a tsunami. The residents of the Golden Land you stood finally were like forgotten sandcastles on a beach. A fight between a wave and a sandcastle is not a fight. Ferocious, merciless goats now swarming the food at the same buffet. This was a feast. So be it! Kill them all!
Good.
Good!
さあヤギたち、形あるものに破壊を、動くものに静寂を。
Bring discretion all that has form, stillness to all that moves! Despair to all who live!
All those who could use magic fired it off at once. With a shout like a thunderclap, the goat tsunami rushed forward. Everything collided at once and it was a brilliant, terrible explosion. Sparks and smoke flying and splinters, screamings. Resonance and fierce magical cannonballs fired by Beat over Julie and the Chessers seemed to halt the goat tsunami in tracks. However, the numbers were so great that they didn't even flinch. The goat wave pressed forward. Over the corpses of those who had blasted away or fallen to their knees in weariness. Now the corpses piled up, and still more goats were shot down as they tried to cross. So that before long, it really was tall enough to be a tsunami.
Pitiful! This golden land you built is nothing more than a sandcastle some kid left on the beach. Now be swept by the wave!
Perhaps it would be better. Perhaps we would do better think of Ribbo spinning meaninglessly against a cliff. A sandcastle getting swallowed by a wave. Just you try swallowing my castle. Beetle would lift her hands, telling the pair of bow towers that had been hidden deep in the ground that the day of glory had come again. The goat tsunami looked up at it in shock. After all, this time the tsunami that covered everything wasn't them. Open fire! A thunderstorm of rapid-fire ballista rounds rained down on the bow tower gun ports. The goats let out a confused scream and the furious tempest was bearing down on them. However, they saw something else too. Oh, we're going all the way back here. Holy shit. Hi, SMT character. How you doing? In the sky high above the tower was a reaper astride a divine horse and backdropped by the moon, with a massive spear the size of a tower in its hand. Your opinion on this fantasy battle was very real the first time. Oh, how the tables have turned. We've gone from going, I don't care for this shit, it's dumb, to this is the best, this is great, let's keep fucking going. Next one came out from the Reaper from the Great Witch seat behind it. Return home. This world does not belong to you. Do it, Master! The heavenly spear pierced the ground. For instance, it looked like some divine tower sticking out of the ground. However, that was the very last thing those eyes ever saw. The sacred spear was the embodiment of heaven's wrath, and the strength to bury an unhallowed city in a single stroke was unleashed upon the pack of goats. With a massive explosion resembling a volcanic eruption, goats were sent flying all over the place. Not bad. I guess they really are wishes. But is it enough?
The enemies keep on coming! It looks like we'll be the ones to have after all!
At least you two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Festivals are made to be enjoyed!
If I ever needed a better reason to hate Kinzo, here we go.
It seems our time to shine should not be so to us after all!
Looks like it. Yeah, I'm all fired up. Yes. The crowd goat truly was like a wave pressing in from the sea. Maybe split a ripple on the beach with your feet, but you cannot split the sea. However, witches are those who do not. However, witches are those who do so nonetheless. Of course, that meant that the other side also had one who could split apart the sea. Suddenly, smoke poured from one of the two bow towers and began to crumble, shaking the ground as it collapsed.
What the hell happened?
Over there, on top of the other tower. Erica! Of course, I should expect your turn would come. He died without regrets. Except that he didn't die in the Blaze of Glory Super Saiyan battle. He probably regrets that. On top of the other bow tower, Erica stood gracefully, wielding her scythe.
I think that's enough to show the Witch of the Golden Land proper respect. All magic is fake. A fancy can castle will always vanish when mystery swallows it up. Playing witches was pretty fun. I think I remember playing something like this with some older girls in the neighborhood when I was younger. So let's bring an end to this. Now it's time to hear your screams.
Anyone remember that time kids got turned into dragon? Yes, it was fucking weird. Edgar threw the pretentious pirate hat she'd been wearing this whole time into the sky. With the moon behind it, Erica's form, her afterimage, vanished from the tower's peak. Where is she?
We have her on radar! On the other side of the tower!
Shaking with a wild, joyous laughter, Erica dashed straight down the side of the tower. It really does look like she's having the time of her fucking life. Look at that girl. Look at her smile. God damn. She tore her scythe like a gymnast's baton, dicing up the wall, gun ports, pillars, and everything else as she ran, leaving a trail of smoke behind her. So from the sidelines, it looked as though a line of smoke had suddenly split the tower from top to bottom. The Golden Arrow, the Chest Sisters chase after Erica like golden threads into a sewing machine.
You monster! You're so suited and embroidered! Good! Good, good, good!
Even the Golden Arrows couldn't catch up with Erica. Finally, Erica reached the bottom of the bow tower and the golden bows ejected empty cartridges.
Explode, Jesus Tower! Did I get that right?
Erica now landed on the ground, slowly stood up and tapped the tower behind her with the hand of the scythe. Ah, goddamn, it happened again. The tiny tap cut the final string that held the tower together, and the whole thing fell on itself with an earth-shattering crash. Once again, the dark tsunami rumbled forward through the rubble and smoke.
I am Peru Erica, a witch of truth. This one marks as man of the cold land by the truth. Dust to dust, illusions to illusions. I'll end your daydream for you. Come, try to remember you specter of the past. Remember how you died so long ago.
The goat tsunami swallowed everything up. When she saw them sink under the black sea of goats, Erica gobbled from the top of the debris of the tower.
Come on now, kill them, massacre them, cut off their heads and stick them on spears. Ghost of 1986, the time has come for the raging whirlpool of truth to be swallowed you up. I want to erase you. So long.
Eva had indeed broken the magic circle around the key beforehand. Also, holy shit. By the time Valor and Angie reached it, it was crumbling like sand in an hourglass. I tried punching and kicking it to make it break faster, but I don't think it did hasten the process. It looks like she broke it a while ago. It'll still probably take some time before it's gone. But just a little bit longer, I think. It's by time for 5 more minutes. Judging by the speed the magic circles were crumbling and the general appearance of the whole scene, it looked like it would be over soon. However, as things stood, even if it was just 5 more minutes, would that be soon enough? They turned around. Down the bookshelf ravine was a universe. Even Valerie had seen Beelz's fights many times over. The battle between Lam Delta and Bringasel was so mind-defying that he couldn't think of a single word to describe it. When he finally managed to find a word, it was a universe. With each moment in the battle between Lam Delta and Bringasel, a universe was created between the pair of them. A Big Bang took place, and a universe was created. Galaxies beyond number were born and erased. Then, just when it seemed like a big crunch had occurred, the universe had met its demise. There was another Big Bang, and the universe was created. Again. Wow. Okay, so... if these fuckers aren't fake, they are some of the strongest bitches in the universe. Holy shit. Oh my god. Power scaling goes hardcore, apparently. Okay. It's like watching gods playing. takes two to make a universe. Have I seen something? No, I haven't, but I can understand that this shit is stupid. God, I wouldn't even bother trying. Two witches create and destroy worlds over and over again. Almost as though two creators were fighting to prove that their universe was the right one. There's a reason why the power scaling community loves to use Umineko and you hate it. I didn't know that was a thing, and that's stupid as fuck. God, imagine taking a mystery story and saying they're the strongest people in the universe. I mean, you could be right, but that's not exactly satisfying still. Another guard down the slightest, then just watching this would steal your soul. That's how it felt. We'll be able to get the key back any second now. Then we'll get back to the Golden Land with the fragment Lambda Dota gave us. Then we'll be able to get back to the Golden Land with the fragment Lambda Dota gave us, right? Go back as soon as you get the key. I can't leave Lambda down. Go back as soon as you get the key. I can't leave Lambda Dota on her own. Going to jump into that fight? I can't leave her on my own. Battler, I'm sorry. Don't be an idiot. This fight may defy common sense. However, they're perfectly and evenly matched. Yeah, I don't care if they're perfectly and evenly matched, Battler. Throwing a fucking fly into the mix is not going to suddenly change the outcome. So if someone jumps in, anyone, and seeing a weak human like me, something might break. A perfect balance maintained by two great powers can easily break by adding even a little strength to one side. However, actually rushing in there to add that little bit of strength would be literally suicidal. Counterpoint, he's a neutral Mia. Is that a good or bad thing? Leave him off flying into a furnace. It might burn up before it even reaches it. Once you get the key, go straight back to the Golden Land. Don't know how much longer they can hold out, remember? I can't go back alone. Not when everyone is fighting. Not when everyone is fighting. That's right, this is your fight. So fight. Though you regret not dying with everyone else, you must overcome that feeling and live in the future. That's what you decided, right? Angie had no words to respond with. Her brother and everyone else would probably die. So she wanted to die in the same place and at the same time as everyone else. However, that would not be permitted, and she knew she must have wished for it. She already made up her mind. She had sworn to live in the future without turning back to look at everyone else's deaths. You get back to the Golden Land, show the key to Beto. He will show you the two doors.
そしてお前に
Then she'll give you an easy puzzle until you open one of them.
そのどちらかを開くようにそれだ
That's the last game on my board.
最後のゲームだ
2つの扉。
Two doors.
2つのうち
Of the two, one will lead you to the future.
お前を未来へ導く
Don't worry.
今のお前なら絶対に間違いない
I'm sure you won't choose the wrong one now.
そしてそれをくぐったら扉が閉まるまで後ろを振り返るな
So once you go through it, don't turn back until the two-door
どう
closes.
して振り返っちゃいけないの？
Why can't I turn back?
扉が閉まれば俺たちの運命はお前には分からない
Once the door closes, you won't be able to see our fate anymore. In other words, we'll be shut inside the cat box.
中に閉ざされる
猫箱に閉ざされた運命。
The fate inside the cat box has endless truths.
そういうことだ
That's right.
俺たちはボロクソに負けたかもしれねえし奇跡の大逆転で生き残るかもしれない
That's right. Might lost my leg or might have made a miraculous comeback and survived. In other words, if you, the Witch of the Future, ascend in the future without witnessing the end of our conflict, we still have a chance at victory.
未来に送り出せればだがお前がいつまでも俺たちを見て
However, you keep looking on at us, you'll see when we get annihilated.
そうなりゃ 100% の敗北が確定だ
They'll put our odds of defeat at 100%.
だからお前は
So, to give us a miraculous victory, you must not turn back once you go through that door.
扉をくぐったら決して振り返っちゃいけないいいな
Got it? Yeah.
だから俺はラムダデル
So, I'll go help Lady Lambda Delta.
その俺の勇姿を見
If you go back to the Golden Land after seeing me walk off Lake Hero, that's how my story will end for you.
お前の中での俺の最後の姿になる
お兄ちゃんたちの勝敗は猫箱
The result of your battle will be still in the cat box,
だから
so you can never lose.
負けない。
そういうこ
Exactly.
とだだから振り返るな
Don't look back. So don't look
こ
back.
の時期鍵が手に入る
You have the key soon.
一目散で黄金鏡に
Go back to Golden Land like your life depends on it, because it really, really fucking does.
だから今のうちに手短に未来のお前に
So real quick, I have one message for you of the future,
いいか
and we're getting it engraved into your heart.
よく心に刻んどけよ
Okay, okay.
いついかなる時もな
No matter what happens, never abandon the hope that keeps you alive.
ねえぜ俺たちはいつだってみんなお前の後ろにいるんだ
I was always behind
お
you.
前が信じてさえ
Just believe we can even speak to you.
声かけられるんだいいな信じろ 奇跡はな
If one thing's certain, it's that miracles happen when you believe. At that moment, massive explosion engulfed Lambda Delta and Brun Castell. Surely one of them landed a powerful blow. There were no further explosions, so surely that trigger decided the match. When the smoke cleared, who would be left standing? Max Circle assuming the key still needed several minutes to dissolve. Are you still there, my beloved Lambda Delta? All that came to sight was Brun Castell. There's no answering voice on Lambda Delta. If there's a sign of Brun Castell's victory, it didn't cause her expression to grow any brighter. Too bad, Lambda. I thought I'd be able to build a universe together. It's too bad. Really too bad. Gerso was still focusing all her nerves on the battle, so she took no notice of Valor and Angie by the key. However, she probably noticed soon. And then there would be nowhere to run. The last circle of the magic circle was starting to fade away. However, almost cruelly, the final circle went slower than the rest. Seeing that, any hopes that would resolve in a minute or maybe a few dozen seconds were crushed absolutely. Valor readied himself. Well, this fight probably won't work out as well as the last one. Looks like I'm up now. Oni-chan. The great Angie. I'm proud that you didn't try to stop me. With tears still pouring down her face, Angie lovingly rubbed her cheek against the hand that had been patting her head. I gotta gather the kitties again. I thought Balor would be with her, but I don't see him for some reason. After all, one guy like him would be about as annoying as a pebble in my shoe. The smoke cleared completely, and they saw a huge cloud of candy bits floating around. That was Lambda Delta's corpse. His heart-shaped cookie bounced off Brun Castell's head, points giving it a lonely feeling. Lambda Delta, live with me. I'll become a single universe with you inside me. Brun Castell chewed the cookie and swallowed it. This way, we'll always be together. I love you, Lambda.
Me too, Bern.
Ringo's stomach suddenly swelled like a balloon. The bulge rose from her stomach to her throat and exploded like a firework from her mouth. Ringo coughed up fireworks, sparks, and fragments of candy.
You still haven't got out of your old cat habits, huh? No, you shouldn't eat snacks if I'm lying on the ground.
This is a great time. Ringo kept coughing and spitting up exploding fireworks. The birth of a small universe from that sweet had hit her directly from the inside of her stomach. Even Brun Castell couldn't withstand that. As she really vomited fireworks so violently that it seemed like her guts would spout, Fire flickered in and out of existence and glared at Lambda Delta with a terrifying expression. Fire something because she had taken so much damage that even maintaining her form was now difficult.
I'll be coming, Bern. Your form is in disarray.
ちょっぴり負けてあげちゃおっかなって気分になってたの。
I sure felt like losing her for a bit, but I changed my mind.
あんたと一つの宇宙になっちゃったら
I can't a single universe with you.
ベルは二
You won't whisper me of your love anymore.
てくれないもの。そうね。
True. I'm not the type to give food to fish I've already caught.
知ってるわ。
I know. That's why you shine so beautifully.
思わせぶりな仕草を見せるのに。
You lead others on but never fawn on anyone. Just your proud queen of cats.
あんたを段ボールに変えて側面
I'll turn you into a cardboard box, make all your sides my scratching post.
あんたこそ三味線にして一回弾いたら飽きて
And I'll make you a shamisen. Get bored after playing one string, they put you in a cupboard and let the dust pile up on you.
What fucking weird insults these witches get, huh? Yochinami had swallowed everything, but sea spray was still flying about. The reaches of the ocean trying to cover them, smashing waves left and right. The Senators of Purgatory and the Inquisitors specialized at close-range combat and were rapidly building a mountain of corpses. The witches fought hard too, but they would have preferred to fight at distance if they could. Just only fancy creatures wouldn't be enough. In these battle conditions, all the humans were thrust right into the center of the fight. Everyone in the Shiromia family displayed a fighting spirit equal to the witches and guard their backs. Even humans are not powerless. They have... Even humans are not powerless, they have guns. The simplest way I've ever heard to describe why humans are at the top of the food chain. They have guns. In the Orcs of War Fantasy, they could use these as the ultimate anti-magic weapons. In the Orcs of War Mystery, they could use these as a much more obvious way. Those .45 long coke bullets deliver fatal wounds to each and every goat they struck.
You stubborn vermin! How long are you going to resist? Will you just lie down and sink into your watery grave? You sure owe me! If you don't ensure you're gonna sink, you just make it fight all the harder! Little girl, you have no idea what the Ushiromia family is! You were dead even before 1986! So tell you stop moving, Gramps!
Erika's razor-sharp scythe buried itself in the Kinzu's chest. It took strange his heart, but the daring smile on Kinzu's face didn't even falter.
Oh, and was I death ever witnessed by anyone outside the cat box? I am indestructible! Indestructible!
A punch containing all of Kinzu's last part of life sent Erika flying. Why were you such a bastard? God damn it! Father, Father, are you okay?
Rise over my dead body and onward! And Ushiromia never turns back!
As Erika tried to deliver a finishing blow, Kraus stepped in between them, blocking the way. I will be your opponent in Father's place.
Oh? If it isn't the incompetent investing expert! It sure impresses how you managed to find all the worst bets and lose your money so quickly!
And yet, at least I remember to tie my shoes.
Huh?
He actually pulled the Otis trick in the book. I love this shit. Erica tried to look down at her feet, but what she saw was Krause's left fist. Krause's left uppercut made Erica float in the air. Not by magic, but by the simple laws of physics. For an instant, Erica saw the moon. I may have been incompetent as an investor. However, any of my colleague friends will attest to my talent as a boxer. I will not allow you to discredit every part of the Ushimi family, little girl.
You damn small fry!
That's where Jessica gets it from. Why? As it turns out, Krause is a dumb motherfucker, but because of that, he's also the nicest person in this family. Canon is an illusion created by a lonely Jessica.
At the school festival, I just can't to everyone. Saku, and Ina, and everyone else. My friends can test I did that. Don't we get something based on our relationship? Don't we get something on our relationship based on our own imagination?
Jessica better be playable in the fighting game. We're gonna be really sad. Jessica's body blow made the goat's massive body cave in. Splendidly done, my lady. To think that you could wield such power in a tight spot like this.
Oh, sure I can. That's because even when I die right now, I think I'd be cool with it. This is the first time we work together with you at my back. Too bad it's not cutting the cake.
Jessica gave an embarrassed grin. She looked even more relaxed than she had on the stage of the school festival. We can't cut a cake. Now let's cut something else.
He always tries to sound cool with everything you say. But I like it that way!
Oh, this is why Jessica's great! Yes, Ken and Jessica, yes! Ah! The massive bodies would rush out of them, trying to deny their relationship and their very existence had two choices, to be sliced or struck. Each time one of their bodies hit the ground, it became proof that two of them existed. Shannon is an illusion. George is an antisocial shut-in. I mean, he was, but then he did. I mean, like, in the past he was, but in the present when he was alive, no. Love itself is an illusion and doesn't exist.
George-sama, look out!
The ghost log-sized fist buried itself into George's face. They were in the middle of a tightly packed melee. There's no way to dodge an unexpected attack like that. Antisocial shut-in, is it? An antisocial shut-in, is it? Very well. Say what you wish about me. George had indeed been hit with a fist right to the center of his face. However, he didn't bend over backwards, not even an inch. The ghost started to worry. What exactly had he hit? Hadn't he punched a human made of flesh? It was as though he had slammed his fist into a steel wall, and it was his fist that was hurting. However, the goat was too scared to move his fist from George's face. After all, if he did, the expression on that face would probably be terrifying. George's hand knocked that fist away. You probably get testimony from my old classmates from school. Yes, I was an antisocial person. However, there's one more thing that they'll tell you, something far more important. George only grabbed the goat's massive fist in his tiny hand. However, that fist was being crushed as though it had a vice around it. Even though the other hand was so tiny, the goat couldn't even move its fist. You assured me that George never fought for himself. No matter what happened to him, he was a coward who ran away from all threats. Everyone will tell you that. However, they won't tell you that he never got into a fight. However, they will never tell you that he never got into a fight. I accept the fact that someone as big like me would be bullied. However, There are people who took my side in spite of all my flaws. And when those people were bullying harassed, never, even once, did I tolerate it. Oh wow, George got another good moment. We really should not have taken this good moment, but okay. What is this? Hello, Carolio. This is Umineko, and it's reaching its climax. Heh. What timing? Goat's broken teeth flew through the air. George's legs flew to the heavens. Another George W. He has 2 W's. Shannon approached George for his money, and Goat's filthy finger touched Shannon's back. That finger exploded and boiled away.
My love for George-san is true and pure. George-san must always kept all the letters I wrote for him. Read those and you'll have your proof.
You can write anything in a letter. Contents of a letter are no proof of true love. A blazing red light charred the goat's entire body. Shannon slowly turned around, her face full of rage and contempt.
Hateful spectator, ignorant of love. If not even the cows who read the heart of others, much like a mystery. Disappear!
An absolute barrier rose around Shannon, encircling the goats around her with its intense heat.
Yeah, maybe we are dead. That doesn't give anyone the right to criticize us. No one can deny the love Mom and I shared.
Maria grinned, showing her teeth and performed her job without even looking at her hands. Then she even folded her rifle with rough toss up in the air. Okay, that is kind of cool though. You're just fucking reloading your mom's gun for her. That's kind of cool, I won't lie, yes. Come and get some. Rosa stood back to back with Mira, caught without turning around. No, that wasn't quite it. Mira's throw had landed the gun directly in Rosa's already outstretched hand to a precise blind exchange. Rosa's head was pointing at the ground as she stroked the frigid trigger with her index finger. Then you doubt my love for my daughter. Step forward. The crowd goats, cowed by Rosa's ferocity, dare not approach. She beat up fucking people. She has confirmation for beating up the fuck out of people, you know?
Then I would deny it. Being the CO2 you are, you were always out playing around with Amanda, leaving Maria all alone. Nothing like that's written anywhere in Maria's diary. You should know better than anyone else. Rosa didn't love you. She was a total shit of a mother, regretting even giving birth to you.
I mean, she was a bipolar mother who definitely had actual love for her child. She just was like, look, Rosa almost certainly did love Maria, but Rosa was not anyone who should have ever even started raising Maria, to be frank. Like, Rosa is not a mentally stable person in the slightest. She should not have been raising a child at fucking all. Like, that's the biggest thing there. Harry appeared at the unfeeling moon, taste of meadow in her mouth. For a moment, she couldn't make sense of her new situation. Was that cold feeling on her back the ground? Why am I lying down? Wasn't the moon full? Why isn't it now? I think my teeth hurt. Something cold and hard. Then she figured it out. She was lying sprawled on the ground, with a gun barrel shoved into her mouth. The thing splitting the full moon was the angry king of wolves protecting its child. The gun barrel exploded inside her mouth, shattering her Dilu Obliganta. It was only your after image.
恐ろしい女です。
What a terrifying woman are you? Are you really you?
Having escaped death at the last moment by leaving an after image, Erika was confronted at her new location by the Glim Meadow, which had been there even before she reappeared. The violent pen went right through Erika's eye, crushing it. Of course, that was another after image. However, when Erika escaped and reappeared her house, the heel was already there waiting for her. From a ghost perspective, several after images of Erika seemed to have appeared at once and all been taken out simultaneously by Rosa. The power of being bipolar, I guess. Okay. If you say that again, I'll have to get serious.
ママは強いんだよ。
Mama's really strong. Ew, ew.
I know what ooh ooh means.
Oh, what the hell?
And so Erika couldn't reappear anymore. At the very least, not within Rosa's range of attack. Erika put a lot of distance between her and Rosa, reappearing in mid-air.
こいつら何なんですか。
What are these people? What the hell?
わからない。
Erika's animal instincts made her turn her head slightly to the side just in time. Where her head used to be, there was an odd shower of sparks. It wasn't magic. It was a real physical phenomenon caused by lead smashing against lead. I think that two bolts shot from different angles. They were flown with impossible precision at where her head once was. So that both of them hit and bounced off each other like billiard balls.
あら、惜しい。
Oh, so close. Sorry about that. We're big fans of the whole take on the boss first strategy, you see.
私たち。
You know, we're pretty good at killing pigeons.
あまりの。
Flying along in a straight line probably isn't a good idea. Also, ironically, it kind of shows how the family would have been if they actually let one go, but that would never happened. Yeah, sadly, this never would have happened. The two of them spun their rifles in exactly the same way at exactly the same time, reloading them in a way that put old Westerners to shame. Then pointing them back at where Erika was in the sky.
You monsters!
Ah, how glorious. Once again, their accurate shots plunged through the forehead of Erika's aftermath, bouncing off each other like billiard bars with a shower of sparks. This time, Erika appeared far behind them. She had to admit it. She'd been forced to escape to a place outside the range of those guns fired by humans. Things would have been different if Erika actually made it to the island and all of them teamed up to piss her off. Oh god, it would have been so different, yes. Then the light from the moon was blocked. The place she had fled to so rapidly exploded, sending chunks of rubble flying. A massive longsword had been plunged into the ground. It was Delnor's sword.
Oh, if it isn't my old friend.
Erika had dodged it by hair, but his bulky, brutal longsword was more of a cannonball shaped like a longsword than something for cutting with. Thanks to the successful dodge, the blast of air pressure made her eardrums throb. Delnor was serious. She had seriously intended to smash Erika to bits.
どうしたんです？怖い顔しちゃっ
Oh, what's with that scary face? Can you try and act a bit, I don't know, cuter?
楽しい。
Do you find this enjoyable?
人の夢。
Destroying people's dreams and illusions.
楽しいに決まっ
Of course it's enjoyable!
それこ
What do you expect an intellectual rapist to
醍
do?
醐味でしょうが。あなたは邪悪
You are an evildoer. You are an evildoer.
しかしそこ
And yet, I used to believe that you were the sort of evil that could be sympathized with.
信じていました
あんたに同情を頼む
I never asked for your sympathy!
あなたは直ちに切り伏せなかったこと
Not cutting you down immediately upon our meeting. That sin of mine is what helped bring this day to pass.
Delnor's hair bristled with rage. Seeing the expression on the one she had once called a friend, pinned Erika to the spot.
友よ
My friend,
痛みさえ
allow me to free you before you can suffer.
私があなたを
I will not allow you to bear any further sins. Man, Erica just needs to get, like, Erica has a chance to grow up, and I really do hope Erica does grow up in this. Like, she could, like, legitimately, she could become a better person if she just fucking let go of her like, unsatiable desire to expose everything. Just expose certain things, not everything.
Whoa! Wait!
The force of anger that welled from Delnor's whole body struck Erica. Rather, the swirl of blasting wind from Delnor's massive longsword sent her flying. You're gonna see the metaphor, Mystery herself saying that she should cut down on leaders using her as a genre to speculate on a real tragedy, truly her sin. You know what? That's not a bad way of looking at this scene. Mystery is fun. Mysteries are supposed to be fun and jovial things to figure out. They're not supposed to be, like, doing it on a real tragedy and pretending and acting like it's just another mystery story is the pinnacle of being a shithead. As Erica took leap after leap backwards to escape the bladed cannonball, it smashed apart the ground in the spot where she had just been. It almost looked as though Erica herself was smashing the earth beneath her with each backwards jump. Delnor? Friend of mine. Rest in peace! Once more, the great longsword split the air and pulverized the ground. However, this time, Erica was nowhere to be seen. Where had she escaped to? This time, Erica had broken the barrier of the going land and landed on a ship whose bow was barely in sight. Probably speaking, she had run away. Fully aware of this, Erica howled, her face contorted with humiliation. Her shoulders heaved with her breathing, and she had forgotten. Her shoulders heaved with her breathing, and she had even forgotten to fix her hair. The scythe fell from her hand and landed with a clank on the floor. That sound brought her back to her senses.
You good-for-nothing goat! What are you staying around here for? Open the gun ports! No constant negation explosive rounds! Don't worry about aiming, just fire!
The warships that had flown into the Goan land opened their gun ports one after another. Then they had all fired at once in a scattered mess of cannonballs. The hundred of explosive rounds they fired would negate the content of anything or person they touched, smash them into little bits, and set them ablaze with flames. That field full of writhing goats became a fiery hell. A cannonball smashed the arbor. The once beautiful garden maze was burned down piece by piece, and the fleeing goat butterflies were drowned in flames, burning into nothingness like little scraps of paper. There was no longer a battlefield where two sides fought for victory. It was just a confused, hellish pot. The Goan land was being torn apart. The once beautiful rose garden was filled with explosion craters, and its rose petals were scattered around without pity. Flying bits of flesh, blood and fangs and jaws, shrieks and half-crazed screams. And even amidst the hellish swirls, the goats and the dead continued to fight. As seen from the top of the boats, this was, without doubt, hell.
All ships, drop anchors!
When Erica yelled, the goats on the boats ran around frantically, and one by one, massive anchors hanging by chains were thrown from the ship's bows down into the earth below. Those anchors smashed through not only the ground, but the bottom of the Goan land itself, digging in with their wedge-shaped tips. Erica!
Oh, Beatrice-san! What a huge battle this is! I swear that I wouldn't be able to find you!
Beatrice landed on the front tip of the warship, facing off against Erica, who stood on the bow. You will not be forgiven. I'll finish you myself right here! Beetle jabbed with her pipe. It transformed into a beautifully intricate long and golden sword.
いいでしょ
Very well. Bring it on.
う決着を
Let's sell this.
Erica threw her scythe up into the air. When it returned to her hand, it became a sword similar to Vito's. Nearby goats crowd around Erica trying to support her.
手出し無用です
Stay out of this.
それよりお前たちは
Anyway, you need to start lifting the anchors.
黄金鏡を
Grab the gold line by its
使
roots.
って粉々にしてしまいなさい
Aye, aye, sir! The goats saluted and rushed to their posts. Several dozen ships had lowered their anchors, digging into the base of the Golden Land. Soon they were all going to pull them up and try to tear the Golden Land to pieces. Come, Erica! I'll give you the honor of my final duel! Theo raised her sword, bowed in the ancient fashion, and waved for her duel opponent. Erica kicked off her shoes violently and walked up to the tip of the boat barefoot. Then, according to Theo's rules, she bowed back. A duel on the prow of a ship that pierced the sky. Below, the crowd goats were being blasted away by the engines of cannonballs, burning and crushed in the panorama of this world's end. Even thinking about who among the Ushiman family is still alright was now ridiculous. Yes, it truly was the end of this world. The end of the Golden Land. Ground to dust, filled with flames. The golden rose garden was burning spectacularly, the air filled with a shower of burning sparks and gold dust. The ground, the base of the Golden Land, creaked as fissures ran through it. All the ships started pulling up their anchors at once. Crowds of strong goats used all their monstrous strength to lift them. The anchors that dug into the Golden Land's base spread cracks throughout the entire Golden Land. Not just the ground, but the air itself was filled with cracks, and shards of gold fell down everywhere. The Golden Land's end was adorned with the flames of hell, and shrieking gold fragments of fiery red and ephemeral gold. Atop the boat's prow, Vito and Erica looked down on this, the swords crossed and the sparks flying between them.
Now there's one hell of a sight to see.
ふさわしいと思いま
Don't you
せん
think it's fitting?
あんたの物語
A perfect final chapter for your tale.
黄金鏡は終わるだ
The Golden Land may meet its end.
わらわも
I may perish as well.
だが
However, no one can erase the fact that we were here.
誰にも消せぬエンゼは至った
Angie reached the answer.
未来
The
の
Witch of the Future has a mission and hope, and we'll soon go off on a new journey.
旅立つだろうすでに我らは
We have already
成し遂げている
succeeded.
あいにくだね
Too bad. Furudo Erica.
この戦
This battle ends with our
勝
victory.
利しているわ
A duel between the Master of the Illusion called the Golden Land and the Witch who controlled Truth. The earth split behind them. The Golden Land was torn up. The cat box known as Golden Land was ripped apart, and the nothingness below peeked out through the cracks. The scrambling crowd of goats fell through the gaps and were swallowed by the sea of nothingness. Vito's friends were also among them. They helped each other, stretched out hands to each other, intending to hold everyone to the very end. That is such a fragile franchise. What romantic optimism is to embrace it at the end of the world. The ground shattered and sank. It fell apart into the ocean of nothingness. None could survive. None could be saved. This was destruction. As the friends fell into the sea of nothingness, they looked up one last time and prayed. They prayed that the Master of the Golden Land would leave proof that the Golden Land had indeed existed. However, Beto didn't look down at them. They wouldn't have wanted her to.
こここそ我らが黄金鏡
This is our Golden Land! I am the Endless Witch and Golden Witch Beatrice, and I am here!
我らは知れど
Though we may fall, we will not suffer defeat!
そなたが
You will become living evidence!
その胸
I'll carve the proof of our existence into your chest!
先にて我らの証き
So long, Beatrice. This marks the end of your execrable. This marks the end of your fucking pathetic, endless game. Put it up to hell, you illusion.
Okay. We're gonna end it today there. Oh my god, we are getting closer and closer to the end. That is fucking terrifying, to be frank. Holy shit. What a fucking part, though. Oh my god. Close to the end now. That's so hard to believe, but it's true. Jesus. Anyway. Anyway. Thank you all for coming to today's live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If this is your first time coming, I suggest you subscribe and engage post or wherever I'm streaming. If you have anything comment in the comment below. If you like the video, leave a like. If you and share the stream around with you, everything might be interested. But until next time, until Monday, when we get even farther into this stuff, I'm gonna get up close. I'm gonna get quiet, and I'm gonna say goodbye.